What's up, y'all? It's Chris with Blind Man's Recovery.
Does anybody really know the secret or the combination for this life and where they keep it?
Oh, Buck Wiley. Not to be confused with Buzz Killington. How nice it is to be able to just have fun, bro. And be able to laugh at all the little pain and shit that I've suffered along the way. It's on the other side of it anyway. It's laughable now.
I do it every day.
We persevered another day, and here we sit. Himes, yes, there will be guest appearances on this channel here in the near future. I just had to get a couple more things set up, and I've had countless roadblocks along the way, but it's in the works, bro. And Jim, no, I didn't get into it with the neighbor, bro. I heard him take off on his bike, on his Harley, bro, before I took off with that lawnmower, but I stayed the fuck away from his truck, bro. I ain't getting involved with that shit again.
Drama makes the world go around. Has anybody got a problem with that?
That side of the yard can become a jungle, bro. He said he'd take care of it, so hopefully he'll just take care of it, and we'll avoid the whole truck situation from here on out. But let's just be real, when a dude that can't hardly see anything takes off with a lawnmower, shit might get dangerous. So we stay away from cars and trucks and anything that may get harmed, and then just give her hell. But it's October 7th, and the title to this daily reflection is Daily Monitoring. I can look at that from a couple of different ways. Hell, I've been so damn wild, I've about always had to have some kind of a handler, some human authority, a proxy, if you will, to keep an eye on me. KG did it for the longest time, but a couple of the guys here that's been with me for a while, they've had to a couple of times too when I was falling short a while back.
I got a new low, 52 cards in a row.
Me and Buck was laughing about that yesterday morning. Gratefully to have persevered through it, I sit here and laugh about it. You know, I didn't succumb to the bitter end, thank God. But this daily monitoring is like this soul searching, this, like the wise said in that other reflection, you know, we can't have much of a life until that self-searching becomes a regular habit. So I attempt to do that throughout every day. You know, of course I fall short. You know, I'm like a three-part being. I'm part human, part hell-raising American, and part spiritual vessel. And it's hard to keep the three balanced sometimes, you feel me?
Make 'em look left if you don't hang around.
But as I practice this daily monitoring and this self-searching more and more, it's getting easier to balance the three. It says continue to take personal inventory. I think that's more like the definition for this daily monitoring in a roundabout way. So let me take my own inventory from yesterday. How about that?
Don't know why I'm so fucked up.
Alright, so I go to the grocery store with my mother. And when me and my homies go to the grocery store, bro, we've got a strategy game, and our strategy game is strong. Our mission's to get in and out. More often than not, it goes like this. We go straight to the back of the store and start acquiring the things we need as we move to the front of the store, and then we hit the checkout and get the fuck out of there. Almost nothing along the way of us looking for these things we need are cute. However, when grocery shopping with my mother, her strategy game ain't like mine. Okay, so I'm immediately starting to take my own inventory and this monitoring of myself and this inventory as I'm walking into this store with her, because everything's cute.
I don't even know what I should say.
So I've got to come to the conclusion that, okay, what I think is cute is not what my mother's gonna think is cute. We're on the whole different pages here with what shit we think is cute. So I can accept that. So I just ride with it. You know, there's things that I go in there because I need them, right? But that's not how women shop, bro. They look at stuff that they want. Okay, they're very indecisive. Just because they pick up this cute item that they want, now that doesn't mean that they're gonna keep it. They're pondering on whether they actually need it or want it, or whether they got a use for it or not. They may very well turn around and go put it back. So I've got to accept the fact that, okay, women are very indecisive. And as I just be quiet and follow behind, and I'm paying attention and kind of assessing what's going on, I'm understanding that she's just doing her thing, man. The way I would do my thing is different, but how cool is that? Everybody's different, right?
Most people that you meet, just about out there, man.
So I'm being patient. Then I experience her talk herself out of this acquiring of things that she wants and doesn't need and doesn't have a use for. And then, so now she's corrected what she started to veer off track with, right? I'm seeing this happen in front of me. Not so much literally, but I'm experiencing it. So I'm like, awesome, bro. We're through that phase of this adventure. Let's move on to acquiring the things that we need here. Then comes the strategy game.
So many directions, I don't know which way to go.
Okay, our strategy games are on totally different pages too. I don't care so much that I get cold stuff in the back of the store and it has to sit in the buggy by the time we get to the front. It may have lost a Fahrenheit or two, but she cares a lot about this. We're gonna get the non-cold stuff and non-frozen stuff first, even if it means going back to front to back to front to back to front to acquire all these non-cold or frozen items. Up and down, back to front. Then we'll go to the back of the store, get the cold stuff. Eventually make our way up to the front to the frozen stuff. And ultimately and eventually to the checkout. And this whole time, I'm not disagreeing with her strategy game. I'm just understanding that it's way different than me and my homies' strategy game. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Now, once upon a time, I was so selfish and self-centered, I would have disagreed so much with her strategy game that I would not have been able to keep my mouth shut and just let her do her thing.
And I'm losing my patience.
We probably both would have left out of there frustrated. Me with all my entitlement and pride and ego thinking how much better of a job I could have done at getting us in and out of this place quicker. But it's through taking the action and putting in the work with these spiritual exercises that have allowed me to grow enough. And that might sound silly, but that's how bad off I was.
And I did my time in the windowless box, like it or not.
I would lose track on all the beautiful shit about somebody and be focusing on all the damn bullshit about how somebody operates. And my mother's probably one of the most beautiful people in this world, bro. She's dedicated her life to trying to help people. She ain't ever wronged nobody. And I can also take my own inventory and say that I'm human. I fall short. There's a couple people that I don't name on here, but I'm hard on them. I sure do.
I see more spine than jellyfish. I see more guts than 11-year-old kids.
I hypothetically and emphasizingly mention them. And that's my selfishness and self-centeredness for sure. I ain't kicked no doors and bashed no heads, so I think it's progress, not perfection.
And you can think of me when you forget your seatbelt, and again when your head goes through the windshield.
But I'm sure I could do better. But like I said, I'm human.
Baby, don't mind.
But if you're anything as sick as I am and definitely was way sick, boy, this daily monitoring, taking this personal inventory on a daily basis, this as we rise throughout the day and then when we retire at night, for somebody like me is imperative. Because if I quit putting in this work and slowly fall back into being that old me, man,
I'm just an alien.
it's gonna be fucking bad for my everything. I'm trying to tell you. But it's Monday. Nobody jump off the roof because you gotta go back to work. Be grateful that you're still sucking air and got a car and can drive and got a job and getting paid and all that shit. Glass half full. I hope everybody has a good day, man. Peace and love.